Introduction. Welcome to the United Nations Police English Language Assessment. This assessment consists of two parts, the reading comprehension and the audio comprehension. The instructions to both parts will be clearly explained before we commence. The use of any computer devices, microphones, books, external notes, or assistance from others is not permitted. We expect full compliance and good conduct during this test. Any candidates who fail to observe appropriate conduct will be excluded from the assessment process, and the incident will be communicated in writing to the authorities of the member state concerned and to the SAAT coordinator in the UN Police Division. Part 1 is the reading comprehension. You will be given a mission-related story with a question and answer sheet which contains 10 questions related to the key facts of the story. You will also be given a blank sheet of paper for your note-taking. Any notes that you take on the blank sheet you are allowed to keep throughout the exam. Read the text very carefully. You may write on the test as you wish. You will not be graded for any marking made on the test itself, only on the question and answer sheet. After reading the test, answer the 10 questions on the question and answer sheet. Be sure to include the entire key fact in your answer. It is not necessary to write in grammatically complete sentences. It is highly recommended that you use the blank sheet of paper for important notes from the reading. These notes will be essential for Part 2 of the assessment. You will be able to keep only the sheet of paper with your notes for the second part of the exam. Keep the test and question and answer sheet face down until you are asked to start. You will have 20 minutes to complete the reading comprehension. The instructor will indicate when these 20 minutes begin. The instructor will then announce when there are 5 remaining minutes and when there is 1 final minute. After the 20 minutes have passed, the instructor will collect the reading test and the question and answer sheet. You will keep the written notes that you made on the blank sheet of paper for the second part of the assessment. Please write your full name, your individual test serial number, and other details clearly in the space provided on the question and answer sheet you receive. Good luck.
Second part of CLA. Report writing. Introduction.
This is the audio component of the UNPOL Combined Language Assessment. The audio is divided into 2 parts. In the first part, you will hear a script concerning the mission-related topic you have just read about. It will be introduced as the narrative. In the second part of the audio, you will hear a conversation between 2 people who will talk about the same mission-related topic. It will be introduced as the dialogue. Take careful notes of both the narrative and the dialogue. Pay attention to the important facts and key information, and record them on the sheets of paper you were given. You will hear the recording only 1 time. Once the narrative and dialogue are finished, you will be asked to use your notes from the audio components to write your own complete police report. You will have 30 minutes to produce a report. The instructor will indicate when these 30 minutes starts. You will be informed when it is 5 minutes left and when it is 1 minute left. Good luck. Narrative. At 04:15 hours, on Tuesday, 3rd of May, 2014, Unpol Patrol stopped the black Chevrolet, registration number DK2390, at a checkpoint in Cocody, on Boulevard François Mitterrand, grid reference DN304579. Police searched the Chevrolet and recovered a Beretta pistol with 3 rounds of ammunition. They detained the suspect for illegal possession of weapons, which the suspect had in his coat pocket. The Serious Crime Unit and the investigative judge were informed. The investigative judge authorized the arrest and detention of the suspect for alleged homicide and for possession of illegal weapons. On interrogation, the suspect gave his name as Gabriel Gims, home address 28 Boulevard des Martyrs, in Abidjan. He admitted firing 3 shots at Borden Miller during an altercation. The suspect also stated that he had no intention to kill the victim. He pulled out his gun in a fit of rage and does not remember pulling the trigger. He stated he wanted to frighten the victim away. Investigations are continuing. Dialogue.
Good evening, sir. May I come in?
Sure you may, Inspector Elgren. Please be seated.
Thank you, sir. I'm here to brief you on the shooting incident that was reported at 22:30 hours on the 1st of May 2011.
Where did the incident occur?
At the L'Anglet restaurant, opposite Cemetery, Blacosso in Abidjan, grid reference EN 798008.
Please continue.
An OC sent me, along with an Unpol unit, to the restaurant. A RLNP unit also responded to the call. On arrival, I observed that the victim had died from 3 gunshot wounds to the body. I learned from witness that Gabriel Gomes shot the victim Borden Miller after the two got embroiled in an altercation during a card game.
What other information did you get from witnesses?
After shooting the victim, the suspect Gabriel Gomes ran away towards a black Chevrolet, registration number DK2390. The suspect was described as a 20-year-old, 1 cm tall male, with short brown hair, dressed in blue jeans and a blue pullover.
Could you apprehend the suspect?
Yes, sir. At 04:15 hours on Tuesday, the 3rd of May, 2014, Unpol Patrol stopped the black Chevrolet, registration number DK2390, at a checkpoint in Cocody, on Boulevard François Mitterrand, grid reference DN 304579, and arrested a suspect for illegal possession of weapons. The suspect gave his name as Gabriel Gomes, home address 28 Boulevard des Martyrs in Abidjan.
Did the suspect admit committing that crime?
On interrogation, the suspect admitted firing 3 shots at Borden Miller during an altercation.
What else did the suspect have to tell?
The suspect also stated that he had no intention to kill the victim. He pulled out his gun in a fit of rage and does not remember pulling the trigger. He stated he wanted to frighten the victim away.
What is the status of the case now?
It is still under investigation, and the suspect will be charged for alleged homicide and possession of illegal weapons.